Alright, so here's the setup for today. And I don't have the canopy set up right now. It's pretty breezy up here. We're back up in the Coconino National Forest. Not too far from where we camped in the Jeep last year. But this is going to be the setup for right now. If it calms down, I don't think we'll even need that canopy. We got some trees above us. That'll keep us in the shade a little bit. But if I need it and the wind goes down, I'll put it up. But it's just nice to finally get out here and give this thing a shot. So, just gonna have a little snack and check in a little later when we get ready for a hike. Right, Gear? Right? Alright, we'll see you. Well, I gotta say, I do like my little cooking setup here. Don't have to deal with the butane and propane and all that stuff. Just have my little electric skillet and my 1000-watt power generator here. I might do a review on this thing. So far I really like it. So far so good. What do you think, Gear? Yeah, he's thrilled. Really thrilled. Alright, so done with our little bit of lunch and put a few things away. We're gonna go for a little hike now. Come on, Gear. It's gotten awful breezy out here. Might be a cold night, but it sure is pretty. We got a few more campsites tucked back here, but I really don't want to get any pinstripes on the van just yet. There's a nice one there if you wanted to hike in, I guess, or could do it with the Jeep. They got little trails and roads all through here. Love the sound of the wind going through pine trees. I love that sound. Well, it's time for Gary's post-dinner walk, and I think I found out something I've never experienced before, being in a forest like this with this much wind. Death by pine cone. All around us, we've been having pine cones fall from the trees. And every time it happens, Gary gets that look that reminds me of Tom Hanks in Castaway. Pretty funny. So we're just gonna take a walk. Oh, I don't think I said. Our little walk earlier was interrupted when Gary stepped on a pricker and decided he was done walking. And so we just came back to the van and I got it out of his paw, and we both decided it was time to take a nap. Then we got up, he had dinner. When we get back from this little walk, I'm gonna have dinner, and it's gonna look eerily similar to my lunch, because I was planning on having chili dogs for dinner, but I forgot half of it. Forgot the chili. Oh well. I'll just have to deal with the chilly wind, so to speak. So I've decided we're going to take a walk on the road here so he doesn't step on anything again. We're heading down to the area we camped last year. I don't know if we'll make it that far. I don't know if my knee's gonna make it, but we'll have a nice little walk anyway. Some remnants of fire that happened, I think it was summer of last year. I mentioned it in my video last year, and I was going to do a video with my little Walmart Solo Stove knockoff. I was going to do a full-length test on the 3 fuel, like my short the other day. But with this wind, and then I got a notification that the county that I am in, the forest that I am in, entered into a red flag situation. And so that shot that down. And I think I had mentioned it in my previous video, but the video was so shaky I was not happy with it. But a couple of lifetimes ago, when I was 20, I was a hot shot in Forest Service. So I have huge respect for fire conditions, fire, and everything, because I spent a season fighting them. So I will take no chances whatsoever. So, I don't know if you can hear me with this wind. Oh goodness. So I'm going to cut this portion here, pick it back up later. Alright, Gary's leading the way back to the van. Nice little walk, saw some nice camp spots. Time for me to make me some dinner. And then see what happens next. Alright, I want to give you a little explanation of everything I have here. I made a video on my chuck box, but there's my dogs steaming the buns while they're cooking. So this is an old toolbox that I call my kitchen box. There's various things that you would find in a kitchen box. Took me a long time to come up with that name. Power supply, chuck box, pug, and then this is a 7-gallon what is that? Aquatainer. And this is just an old ice cream container that I use as my sink. Works pretty good. My trash can. This table I've had for probably 5-6 years. Works perfect for the kitchen. And that's my setup. I really like this electric skillet. Has a variable temperature. Warms up pretty quick. And so far I haven't had any problems with it. Now if I do want to use my my butane 1-burner, it does fit in here, and I showed that in my chuck box video. I can replace that with the single burner and an extra bottle of butane. So, but I like this. I like the electric. This power station works really good. Let's see. It's pretty much not even sucking any juice right now. This skillet does, it's typical electric. It will heat up, get to the temperature, then slow down, then heat back up. So it's not a constant draw on it. And that's one of the reasons I like it. Right, Gare? Now he gets to watch me eat. I watched him eat earlier. Ha ha. Go. Okay, hold on. Come on.